Hey folks, happy Monday. We continue our FUMCCV devotional using our February prayer calendar. If you're in need of this prayer calendar, go to our website, FUMCCV.org. In the menu, top right corner, hit prayer. And on the page that pops up, you can find many different prayer activities, and one of them is the monthly prayer calendar. Monday, February 7th. God shows love for me when God stills the storm in my soul. God shows love for me when God stills the storm in my soul. And the passage is Mark chapter 4, verses 35 through 41. Mark 4, 35 through 41. So as we do this, this is a great example of why it's important to understand that the Bible is the inspired Word of God rather than the literal Word of God. That it is a living, breathing document that continues to teach us today. It's not a history book that teaches us of what happened in one moment. Because Jesus is going to still a storm here. And are we talking about ongoing storms that Jesus has a capacity to still? Or are we talking about that Jesus did this once 2,000 years ago? And there's significant difference in meaning based on how we read it. All right, on that day, so Mark 4:35. On that day when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go across to the other side." And leaving the crowd behind him, they took with them in the boat, just as he was, other boats were with him. A great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that the boat was already being swamped. But he was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And they woke him up and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." Then the wind ceased, and there was a dead calm. He said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith?" And they were filled with great awe and said to one another, "Who then is this that even the wind and the sea obey him?" See, what we have to understand is that this is not a story about Jesus just calming a storm 2,000 years ago on the Sea of Galilee. This is a story that helps us understand that Jesus has the capacity to still the storms of life, whether that is a literal storm on a sea or, as the prayer prompt says this morning, the storms in my soul. The storms in your personal life, the storms at work, the storms in financial or relational places in your life. See, one of the ways that God shows love to us is through the ongoing work of the Redeemer in our lives, stilling the storms and bringing wholeness. I pray that if you're in the midst of some storm in life, that you would know God's power to still that storm very soon. God bless. Have a great day.